Hi, it smells red Songbird in New York City. You're looking at a picture of my Father, the Son, the Lord above. Okay, I'll begin the video. The elite don't want you to know God is real. That's a video. I haven't really read it. I haven't looked at it myself. It's about evolution. And every time I start to look at it, I fall asleep. I'll tell you more about it after I've watched it. Okay, power. Everybody knows that our power is real. The higher power is real. The horse is the higher power. He's been helping us win battles. We ride his back to victory. Royals play games with him, polo. He helped farmers get into town. He helps the Amish. Now, he thrills people at New York Belmont Racetrack, Kentucky Churchill Downs. He won the Triple Crown. Justified was his name. God is not dead. The higher power is not dead. He proved it. So he's justified. Now, I say, check out, this I did see, and I cried. Check out the brilliant video, eGuard Watches is the name of the sponsor of the video. The name of the video is, What is a Man? It's a response to Gillette degrading ad by some feminists. And What is a Man? A response to Gillette is on YouTube. And you must check it out. It is so true. It brings chills to your heart because it touches your heart. It's heart-to-heart communication. The second video, I didn't get the name of this. I think it says something like, the son impregnated his daughter. Not you, pedophile. Check out that video. Because in it, I talk about men. This before I saw this video. I just saw this one today. I did this video some time ago. Okay. 3 video. Mysteries of Age to Come. Antarctica. Firmament. Nibrihu. Janet. This is at the Extreme Reality channel. If you're far ahead of, this is what they say in the video. If you're far, and I agree because I've had this experience. If you're far ahead of the pack, you're going to appear to be crazy to them. And they may label you crazy. Okay? They labeled Galileo criminal. Galileo was my daughter, now Robin Birdsong. They labeled her criminal when she was Galileo, arrested him for 9 years until he died because he tweaked the Dutch telescope and he was able to see with the improved telescope much farther. He saw that the farther figure, the sun, did not revolve around the earth. The earth and other planets revolved around the sun. The sun is a star. This is the most exciting time in world history because the mystery, the Lord above, the Son, and his man-son, Jesus Christ, have created immaculate conceptions inside Jesus Christ's wife, Mary, and the sons inside his daughter created an immaculate conception inside his daughter Evangeline. Evangeline, Mary, D. Michelle, Birdsong, same person, okay? Same energy. Twins. Immaculately conceived, due, excuse me, due February 14, 2019. Next topic. Seth, Will Smith is his name now, the third son of Eve, Evangeline, Einstein, and Adam, whose name now is Michael Bublé. Recently, Seth, Will Smith, recently bungee jumped in the Grand Canyon. It was amazing. I watched him. He was wonderful. He was so beautiful. He was exhilarated. So indicating the Grand Canyon has some importance. Now see, they're talking about this in the video. I'm commenting on what they're talking about in the video, alright? There was a movie with Danny Glover about a group of people who travel to marvel at the depth of the Grand Canyon. Decode Grand Canyon. Grand, Ran, Iron, Ayn Rand, and Rand Paul. This is Eve Mary D. Michelle Birdsong. Rand Paul was her son in a past life. His father, Ron Paul, was her husband in a past life. Okay, so let's start again. Grand, Rand, Ayn Rand, and Rand Paul. Can you stay the course beyond the imagination? Your rewards will be treasure beyond measure. That's talk and share. The treasure beyond measure is the title of the autobiography of King Charan Singh, one of the twins of the immaculately conceived Jesus Christ, Gurinder Singh, and the son's babies. Are you following me? Okay. Just listen and you'll get it. I'm not using inordinately large words. Are you excited when I speak? Now I'm talking to the son. Are you excited when I speak of your babies? My father, son. I'm sweating as these words appear onto my paper. See, I'm doing automatic writing. I'm not censoring. It's just, I'm using my brain, yeah, to stay focused, yeah. And I'm using my pen and paper. Okay. So the son says, yes, I am hot. I am deep. I am so very pleased. My children are coming back to me as human beings. The Holy Royal Family. For me to see, to love, and have them look at into me, off and on for eternity. Wow, that sounds so exciting. How much better life can be has come to be for you and for me. Daughter, sublime, the fairest of all time in humankind. What a beautiful mind, though an exhausting climb, 'cause Eve is Mount Everest too. You've everlasting prime. You have everlasting prime, meaning there's no aging in eternity. She's going to stay at the most 35 years old, and that goes for the rest of the Holy Royal Family too. to you, sun. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't ever, sunshine, go away. Da 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 da. We're living, this is from the back to the video, we're living on 30% of the land mass. Because of the flood, the coming California earthquake, they talk about that. Now, I tell you my story about California earthquakes. When I was in San Francisco about 5 years ago, I felt the floor. Let me shine so you can see the picture of the sun. I felt the floor move under my feet. I had never wanted to go to California, because I, Miles Red, feared earthquakes. Let me just show you this. Okay. This is how it came out in writing. California. Because I, Miles Red, feared earthquakes. But in the past few years, I have been trained in positive thinking, starting with Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. Thinking, what is it? Think and Grow Rich. That's somebody else. The Power of Positive Thinking. That was the name of his book. When I was visiting the Master in India in 1979, I had one of the advanced souls, Professor Puri. I asked him if the Master wanted us to be positive or negative. He quoted all these different philosophers. And finally I said, what do you think? He's telling me what Aristotle thought. Aristotle was wrong when he thought the sun revolved around the earth, him and the Catholic Church. They were wrong about that. I wanted to know what the professor thought. The professor is so close to the Master, you know. So the professor finally answered me. He said, I think the Master wants us, his disciples, to be positive. And that has made all the difference, because his announcement, forced by me, made it so. You get good results by being positive. Robin Birdsong, my UK contact, recently traveled to Spain to see and be with the current and eternal form of the Master Jesus Christ, Gurinder Singh. Gurinder Singh said, we must be positive 3 times. Because he said it, you know it's important to obey. Because he said it 3 times, you know it's critical to obey. Okay. Every word they say is significant. I'm finding that out as I recall what the Master said to me when I was in India. So as I sat on the bed in San Francisco and felt the ground, the floor, move under my feet, I started speaking aloud in a calm voice. I'm so glad I'm safe. I'm so glad the ground is stable. And I just kept making positive statements, refusing to entertain fear, worry, or any other negative energy until the floor stopped moving, until the attempted earthquake was pushed back as having no home, nowhere to go, no host, no match. Then I went downstairs and I saw a crowd of people who had gathered in the dining room, looking all scared and nervous and shook up, all vibrating with the earthquake, all having accepted him as inevitable reality. But because I am the daughter, see, this is what happened. I wrote the word daughter, and it came out like this. You see this Aries symbol here? This is a symbol of Aries around. Aries. Because I am the daughter in Aries, which is that's courage. Daughter of light, Aries, courage. The god of war is ruled by Mars, the god of war. I fought oncoming destruction, the earthquake, using my will to see well-being and safety as my reality. Obviously, my will was stronger than the song of fear-filled beings in the dining room. Okay, my will was stronger. Stronger is a song by my first husband, Edwin Birdsong. The song was sampled by Kanye West, and they won a Grammy. Stronger is he, my DNA that is in me, that of the perfectly good, the Son, my Father. That's why I've taken all those remarkably helpful to the world and profound births. I've had over 10,000 births, and I will name a few of them for you now. I was Socrates, Dr. Albert Einstein, Dr. Albert Schweitzer, William Shakespeare, Ayn Rand, Gertrude Stein, Mark Twain, Emily Dickinson, Robert Frost, Charles Dickens, the wife of 5 U.S. presidents, George Washington, now Glenn Beck, John Adams, now Mark R. Levin, Thomas Jefferson, now Sean Hannity, James Madison, now Lionel Richie, and Abraham Lincoln, now Anthony Tony Robbins. I've been the mother of 4 saints this life: St. John the Baptist, Sardar Bahadur Jagat Singh Ji, St. Francis of Assisi, and St. Francis of Assisi, let me think, and St. Patrick. That's right, St. Patrick. I'm a relative of historical figures. I was the mother of the explorer who found America for Queen Isabella. I was of Spain. I was Evangeline. And the explorer was Christopher Columbus. I was the mother of Christopher Columbus. The mother of... I have Uncle Sam, but I was the grandmother of Uncle Sam. I was the sister of Supreme Commander of Allied Forces in World War II, General Dwight David Eisenhower, President Dwight David Eisenhower. I was the cousin of General Douglas MacArthur, commanding officer in World War II, and Lieutenant General John Hopper, fighter pilot commander in Vietnam and Operation Desert Storm. I am the mother of President Harry Truman, where the buck stopped. President Truman made the decision to stop the Japanese suicide bombers, kamikaze they were called, by dropping atom bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, thereby forcing the Japanese Imperial Army to surrender, thereby ending the carnage of war in the Pacific, brought about because the ending of the war was brought about because of Harry Truman's decision and because of the German Jew Einstein, Evangeline, the Michelle Birdsong, had contacted President Franklin Roosevelt and Prime Minister Winston Churchill at the start of the war, using his status, Einstein using his status as a theoretical physicist to persuade President Roosevelt and Churchill to build a bomb to protect the West from being outgunned by our enemies. Okay, see that? All right, let's continue. The son's DNA decoded. Daughter's natural abilities. Okay, manifested as Freud, Fritz Perls, German psychiatrist, Jung's wife Emma, Talking Share creator Michelle Birdsong, Pran Kumar Sharma, cartoonist, Walt Disney of India, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, founder of Sikhism, Northern India, Punjab religion of mystics, Tesla, inventor of AC alternating current, Henry Ford, who created the car industry that created the coronation of the Holy Royal Family, grandmother of 4 saints of Sikh heritage, Baba Jamal Singh Ji, Shiv Dayal Singh Ji, poet Saint Mirabai, Saint Kabir. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was the first Sikh guru, founder of Sikhism. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was the 10th Sikh guru, now President Donald Trump. Nobody's chump. Triumphant Trump. Guru Teeg Bahadur was the 9th Sikh guru, Gobind Singh's father, who took a beheading rather than give in to monsters and convert to Islam, which would have set a bad example for his followers to follow. The son's DNA created his daughter to be Cinderella, Beauty of Beauty and the Beast, Little Bo Peep, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Mother Goose, just to name some of her incarnations that helped enrich the cultures of America, UK, and India. Okay? And that ends this video. I will make another video after I have some dinner. It's 1:45 in the morning, and I really must stop and eat because I have these little twins in me, and I have to stay healthy. So I'm going to make a burrito and some popcorn and a glass of orange juice. A bean burrito. I'm a lacto-vegetarian. Okay. Good night, all.